Today, new palette from Unearthly Cosmetics, and I haven't bought from Unearthly Cosmetics for a while. Very curious. And this is my first time I bought I Feel Beautiful Canada. As you know, if you're Canadian and you buy from United States, you're going to pay a lot of taxes. And this is the chance to buy from I Feel Beautiful Canada. And this is my first time. This is how it came. It was in the box, obviously, and then it was like that. This is how it's packed. So the palette is inside. Then it was wrapped with another bubble wrap and another bubble wrap. So perfectly packed. I really enjoyed. And this is the new palette. It's called Made a Monster. And it also has protection. This white plastic is protection for special shades. We're going to do obviously swatches with you today. We'll create 2 looks. I'm going to tell you at the end my opinion, what I think about Unearthly Cosmetics, and I'm going to include another 5 palettes which I think appropriate for Valentine's Days, and not just the Valentine's Days, just a special occasion. So stay tuned. And if you don't know me, my name is Angelica. I'm also a dance instructor who loves to dance and teach. And my channel is not just about makeup, it's also about hairstyle. I've been doing the hairstyle with my daughter. She's 14 years old. Also, I have a skincare in my channel. I have unpacking Zara with both of my kids. Traveling video, wherever you name it, a lot of aspect in my channel. And also I do review here in Toronto or wherever I'll travel. This, everything you can find my channel, so don't forget to like and subscribe. And I can't wait. Let's start to swatch the palette from Unearthly Cosmetics, Made Monster. So let's start. Okay, I put as a highlighter this color, which called Almost Impressive. This is gorgeous. Look at this. Amazing. Okay, let's start to create a look. So the first things, this one was really almost like invisible in my hand. I want to try this color. It's called Bare Minimum. Really appears on my eye or not. This has like a light color, which is pretty good. So I'm just going to build it up over here. Then I'm going to go for obviously darker color, a little bit darker. I want to do a very light look. I'm going to go with this one. It's called Hot Bother. Very beautiful colors, by the way. So matte is easy to blend. So far so good. So I'm just going to do very like light look at the same time. Like if you don't want to do dramatic, you can basically just get one of this lighter shade, and then it's another one shade which is pretty light. Don't care, didn't ask. So I think I'm going to get this one, and I'm going to put it right at the beginning of my eye. It's a little bit different undertone, and just going to go a little bit higher. Wait, got the wrong one. Higher over here to do a little bit shifting way, like transition. That's it. Now I want to get a darker shade, and this one is gorgeous. So I don't know what I should do. I think I'm going to go with this very dark shade, and I'm going to go to make a line, like a liner, and this is called Look at You Now. It's like a burgundy color, I would say, this one. So I'm grabbing, and I'm just going to go and really make a wing. I want to really stand out. And the other dark color is this one, but it's brighter. So I'm going to leave it right now, this brighter color. Oi, oi. What did I do? What did I do? So difficult to go and look over here. Let me see. What did I did? So I make a little bit of mess. So I'm just going to create a thicker line over here. So I'm just pack this color. Keep packing. Because I want to have a strong line like that. Okay, so far so good. And my lower lash, I think I'm going to go this one, very bright purple. As we don't have other purple matte, I'm just going to go with shimmer. Obviously, I can spray it. So it's kind of will look close to the one I have above. Look at this. And I'm going to drag a little bit that color over here. Is it gorgeous? I think it's gorgeous. Bare minimum. This color. And I'm going to put it on my lid over here. This is a very sheer goldish undertone color. And that's how I like to do my looks, with very sheer kind of. Look at this. And then I'm going to go with this very light one. It's called Wasn't Asking. So I'm going to grab Wasn't Asking, and I'm going to put it at the beginning, which you barely see. And on my low lash as well, like this. And my upper one over here. Let me swatch it for you. So the one I use, this pink and this white, what is the difference between them? So there is a difference. So this one has like a bluish, purplish undertone, and this one has obviously pinkish gold undertone. So this is going to be my look number one. So my touches, and I will come back and show you the final result. Okay, this is my final result. I just put mascara. This is my new mascara, Extension is from L'Oreal. I really enjoy the wand. If you didn't try, I suggest you to try it. If you like Panorama L'Oreal, you will really enjoy this one as well. I think it's even give me a more lines. Let's start to create another look. By the way, this palette has 15 shades. As you see, we have a coral color over here, so I'm going to use that one. It's called Over It. Very beautiful. This is the kind of coral I really like. Bright, very easy to build. So I'm just going to create something the same. You can do more intense, you can do less. So in my case, I don't want too much intense. And then as a transition, I'm going to use this very light color. The one is almost like my skin. So I'm just going to go and transit that color to soften it all ages. Okay, this time I'm going to go with this dark color. But before I put this dark color, I think I'm going to go with this one. You tried. I don't know if it's a point to put this and then black. We will see. I want to do some experiment. So this is like more like a reddish, I would say. So I'm just going to create the wing the same as I did with the other eye. And now on top of this, I will put Made a Monster, basically like the palette. And this is a darker shade. And I'm going to let's start from here. See how it's going to behave if you put on top. Actually, it's not a bad idea. It's just reflected more with the undertone. You have the base over underneath. We have this reddish one, and with black, I think it's great. And I'm not going to put it till the end. I'm just going to fade it over here and leave that red over there so you can see this color more. Gorgeous. I just need to match with my other eye. Also dark color. This is more like very fiery one. and this is pretty dark. So I think I'm going for this one. It's called Frenemy. It's right here. This is the color. So they're similar, but they're not similar. And I'm just going to go connect my wing. I'm going to come back to the orange one, the coral one, because I want to keep that look a bit corally, different than this one. And then on top of it, I think I'm going to go keep taking. This one you have to build when I was swatches, when I did swatches in the hand. Let's see how it's going to behave if I put on top of this one. I don't know if the camera is really showing, but it's actually a very pretty color. Look at this. Very smooth, very defined, and it's perfect actually for my beginning of my eye. It's smooth and nice. Okay, since we didn't use this color and this color, and it's called So Curious, I'm going to grab it on my finger. Look how bright is this, and I'm just going to go like that, and I'm going to spread that. I don't want that intense. I just want a little bit of, you know, shifting shades. And then with this one, which is reflected with a little bit of bluish, like this one, and I'm just going to match. I'm going to grab the same color, and I'm just going to go to make definition a little bit, and I'm going to use the same definition over here to match my eye. Let me do my touches, and this is going to be number 2 look. So this is my look number 2. I like how this black behaving on red. I think it's so gorgeous. Normally I don't really fan of red, but I don't mind this way. I hope you see the difference. Which look you prefer, look number 1 or look number 2? And let's talk about this palette. Let me quickly tell you about what I think and my first impression about this palette. I think this palette is gorgeous. I like this kind of monochromatic palette because they are not really monochromatic. They have a choices. They have coral colors, they have darker colors, they have purple. I really enjoyed this palette. Obviously, I'm going to play more with this palette. I think I use most of the shades. Maybe I miss one. But what I like also about this palette, that the shimmers are very defined, and I can even use it for highlighters. Some of them has a bigger glitter, some of them very defined, and a lot of them defined. And that's what I really enjoy about this palette. So Unearthly Cosmetics, I'm going to look forward to check what you prepare for spring and summer. Okay, let's talk about other 5 palettes which I prepared for you from my collection for Valentine's Day or any special occasion. And number 5 is going to be my kind of oldest palette from Pat McGrath, Utopia Dream. I really enjoyed this palette. And why I brought this palette, because this is very classy palette, which a lot of you will like with a twist, I would say. So I create a lot of looks. Every time I create looks, it's beautiful, it's very appropriate. You can basically create a very neutral look with some hint and special shades here. They're amazing, they're still good, and they're like a diamond. So look at this shifting shades. They're like a perfect amount of this diamonds twist, and the mattes are great, very great quality. Okay, next palette is going to be number 4, and is going to be from Adept Cosmetics, Cyber Choir. Why I choose this palette? Because of the obviously shifting shades, and again it has variety of different shades. We have the pinkish undertone, the burgundy undertone. You can through this beautiful gold. I obsessed about this color as well. Look at this. They are, you know, you can see them from the sky. They're beautiful. They actually, some of them holochromes. Like, they are gorgeous. Look at this color story. Like, they are amazing. What are you gonna say? It's gorgeous. Look at this gold. Like, this gold is unique gold. And this one, it's amazing, like a turquoise. This palette it's gorgeous. You can create again a lot of different looks. You can even through this yellow, the only this yellow, the matte, you have to really build it up. Rather than that, it's a pretty great palette for special occasion. Okay, let's move on to another palette. I'm doing very quickly because I don't want this video to be too long. And surprisingly, the number 3 palette, it's from Nomad Cosmetics. And why is surprisingly? But because I didn't expect that I will like this much this palette. And it's Fairy Tale Europe. This beautiful palette. I'm going to tell you straight away why I love this palette. First of all, a lot of you will like because they have a bunch of very neutral or, you know, very more, I would say, traditional shades. And then we have this shade, which I obsessed, and it's called Snow White. And this shades, Prince Charming, which is kind of like a greenish, where is it? This one, which is like a greenish goldish undertone. Beautiful shades. I put these shades also, I use it as a highlighter most of the time. I love this color story. This gold is beautiful, this purplish is beautiful. They are not special, they're very good shimmers, but these 2 or 3 of them are gorgeous. And also we have this black, which is absolutely gorgeous if you want to just make like a line today. And just through one of these colors, you can basically do with a brown, wherever you want it. I really enjoy this color story. I play a lot with this color story. I think it's really, really beautiful. Okay. So number 2 is palette, which is a gorgeous palette. And number 1 and number 2, it was very difficult for me to decide which is which. I would say it depends on my mood. This places can change easily. So number 2, which today's number 2 can be tomorrow number 1, and Slire Cosmetics Glow palette. Look at this palette. This palette was my favorite in the summer. I play a lot. Gorgeous color story, pastel color story. I love mattes. I love special shades. The special shades is out of this world. Like this shade, it's die for. I'm going to swatch some shades for you so you will understand what I am talking about. It's like amazing. The Slire special shades is one of my favorite one because they are gorgeous. This is remind me from today's shade. Look how smooth and nice they are. Look at this. Are they not beautiful? Like this is such a gorgeous, like shifty. Some of them more transparent, some of them more a peak look. I really enjoy this color story. I create so many looks, and as I mentioned before, in the summer I had a blast with this palette. And drum please, number 1, which can be number 2 in any time, depends on my mood, but today is number 1, and it's from Clionadh Cosmetics, Canadian brand. Absolutely adore this palette. It's on top of the world. Maybe this palette not for everyone because this palette has only special shades, and I am all about special shades. And here we go. Thank you, Clionadh Cosmetics. This palette is gorgeous. Again, we have this nice colors. What I like about it, some of them more opaque, some of them more transparent. They're all beautiful and smooth. I really enjoy this palette. So look at this shifting. For me, it's not a problem. Put a liner or take some other shades from another palette, some mattes, and put this gorgeous palettes on your lid. And what I love to do with this palette, I just normally will do a liner, and then I will put these shades, and wherever you look, they will shift it. It's just out of this world. That's it, what I want to show you today. So let me know, first of all, if you enjoy this palette from Unearthly Cosmetics, if you purchase it, and what I show you today, do you have any favorites? So I am looking forward to hear from you. And that's it for today. Thank you very much. Bye. Пока-пока. Have a wonderful and beautiful day. Depends where you are.